Not every call is life and death, but the possibility of every call being life and death is there, and you need vehicles that can perform every time. That's what Marion gives us, and that's what we like, and that's why we're continuing to stay with the Marion line of apparatus.
There's 37 fire departments in Dutchess County, and I've said this before, everybody is unique and everybody's a little different. We all have the same common goals, but we all have different ways of getting there. And as far as Marion's concerned, there has not been one thing that we've thrown at them that they haven't been able to do. These last 2 units that are on order right now, we had a height requirement, we had a space requirement as far as length. The guys wanted 4-wheel drive, increased pump capacity and tank capacity to what it's replacing, and we wanted a custom chassis so we could fit our guys into it. Through a lot of work and a lot of back and forth between Marion and us and Spartan, they're ordered and they're in the process of being built right now. We've had some major fires. Probably one of the biggest ones I've ever fought was an old apple orchard, and it was pretty much the size of a 100 by 200 foot warehouse. We were behind the 8 ball right from the beginning, dumping 4,500 gallons of water on it from a tanker and a pumper, and it just kind of laughed at us. But we ended up doing 500,000 gallons of water in our estimation through multiple ladder trucks. We had pretty much all of our engines active, and they were doing draft sites, filling tankers, relay pumping, supplying the scene, supplying ladder trucks. Nothing broke down but one, and it wasn't a Marion. Through my entire career, I mean, yeah, we've had issues, but nothing that would be, put anybody in harm's way or anything that would criticize us on an incident or put my people in jeopardy. And that was a very big thing when I was going through all these apparatus specs over the years. Some people tell you it's all about the lights and sirens and the bells and whistles, but our trucks don't have a lot of that, and it was more about reliability to get the job done and not put our people in harm's way. The big thing for me is this is the vehicle I'm putting my family in. If I trust Marion to do that, then that's the truck that we should go with. The last one that I actually ran the pump on and was involved in was the Gap facility down in Fishkill, and that was a very, very large fire. I want to say a 900,000 square foot warehouse. I've pumped the engine for probably 6 hours that night without any issues whatsoever. I can't tell you how many hours I have pumping a Marion piece of apparatus at a fire call, and I've never ever had anything fail on me. Not to say it couldn't happen, but never, it never did. That there just goes to show you the quality of workmanship that goes in, and when you have the opportunity to go to the factory, which I did, and you get to meet the guys, they'll come right up and shake your hand and introduce themselves and say, talk about your department, talk about, why you did things on this certain way of the truck. They take a lot of pride in what they're building, and you can tell that there's a family sense there as well. So it just always just a home run for me across the board.
And I know one time, it wasn't a really significant fire, but we had a huge mulch pile on fire in the town. And basically we lined trucks up and we ran a relay. And the amount of water that we supplied with the trucks was, pumps are rated for X GPM, but in that particular fire, we were flowing far more than that gallons per minute for a huge number of hours. So again, it just, shows me that, the time and effort that we put into designing the Marion trucks and the time and effort that Marion's put into designing and the reliability of those trucks, gives you what you ask for, and we're really happy with it.